Hello there, and welcome to this free training program on how to start an online boutique from scratch. If you're watching this video right now, then chances are you're thinking about starting an online boutique from scratch, but you're just not sure how to do so. Or maybe you're just looking for extra advice and information to help you launch your online boutique from scratch with little or no money. If that's you, then you'll be pleased to know that you are on the right place right now. So today I'm going to be showing you how to get started with your online boutique. So in order to get started with your online boutique, there's a few things you need to know, okay? Starting a business is a very, very exciting journey. I mean, you get to be your own boss, you make your own rules, you don't have to report to anyone, and you're building a brand for yourself and your generations to come as well. However, starting a business can also be very challenging, but overall a rewarding experience. So, like anything else, there's going to be ups and downs, but it all depends on how you tackle these obstacles when they come your way. So, one other thing you need to know is starting a business is like having a baby. So, you need to give it your 100% attention and affection, nurture that baby up until the stage where it's grown to maturity, okay? So, you need to make sure you nurse your business, you nurture your business, you key in all the marketing strategies that need to be keyed in, you make sure you brand yourself effectively, you've got a website up and running, and you're basically making sure you have all the right strategies in place for your online business. And then once it starts to generate income for you, you realize that you're spending less and less time on your business, okay? But initially, it's going to take a little bit of time initially to get that business up to speed. But once you've got everything up to speed and running, you find it a lot more easier and relaxing to run the business moving forward. One thing you need to be willing to do is you need to be willing to take risks, okay? So running any kind of business, life is a risk on its own already. So the same applies to your business. When you're running a business, be willing to take any risks that come along and prepare your mind for it, because things are going to go bad sometimes. Be prepared for failure sometimes as well, but you just need to make sure that you're able to bring yourself back up to speed and running, okay? What's the worst that can really happen? I mean, failing is really not an option. The only time you really, really fail is when you give up, okay? So, like I always say, what's the worst that can really happen? So in order to get started with your online boutique, you need to pick a niche. So there's so many things you can sell online, from shoes to clothes to accessories to waist trainers to pretty much anything. So an online boutique doesn't necessarily have to be fashion. It could be anything else, okay? But this is just an example on the type of products you can open an online boutique based on. So you might already have an idea what you want to sell online, or maybe you're still trying to figure out what you want to sell online. There's so many options out there for you, but you need to ensure that you're picking the niche that is in demand. So your niche, in other words, is, the business idea, the type of products you're selling. It needs to be something that people actually want out there, and it needs to be something that, will definitely bring in some money in the future. So again, you need to make sure you do your research, pick a niche that pick not just any niche, but a money making niche. So there's different niches. You've got women's clothing. So within the women's clothing niche, there's so many categories you can focus on. So you can focus on lingerie, you can focus in footwear, you can focus in, blazers, jackets, dresses. So there's so many different things you can specialize on for your online brand. It's really up to you. We've got men's clothing, children's clothing, accessories, footwear, hair, pretty much anything you want to sell online, sort of defines what an online boutique is. So it's up to you what you want to sell online. So just do your research and make sure you're going for the products that are in demand. So what are the benefits of having an online boutique? Of course, if you're watching this video right now, then you already know that it's really, really easy to start an online boutique. Okay, the startup costs are very, very low because, you're not thinking about premises. You're not thinking about leasing. You're not thinking about renting or purchasing any commercial premises, which usually takes a massive chunk of finances to start a business. Okay, everything is pretty much online. So that on its own is saving you a lot of money already. Okay, it's very, very low risk, again, because you're not investing a lot on premises. And again, you can attract a lot of people, you can attract a wider audience because you are on the World Wide Web. So if I'm in the UK, for example, I could have a customer from the United States, which happens quite a lot, without necessarily having to launch an office or a branch somewhere. So people can easily find me on the internet because I'm on the World Wide Web. Okay, so again, being on the internet means it's easier for you to advertise on so many platforms, okay, which I'll be covering in one of our further training videos in the next few days to come. And the earning potential is unlimited once again, because You don't know where your customers are going to come from. They could come from any part of the world, because remember, you are on the World Wide Web, so people can find you from every different part of the world. So the earning potential is really unlimited. It's really up to you what you want to sell. Now we've talked about obviously starting your business, what you need to know about starting your business. The next step is doing your market research. You need to ensure that whatever you've chosen to sell is something that people want. Just because you're passionate about something doesn't automatically mean that people are interested in buying those products. So you can have an idea, you can have a passion, you can have an interest, you can be really, really hyped up about your business idea. But if nobody out there really cares about it, then no one is going to buy it. And if no one is buying it, then it's pretty much no business if you have no customers. So you need to make sure you do your research properly, do your market research, find out if the products you want to sell are really in demand. Are these the things people are looking for out there? Is this something people are willing to pay money for? So you have to do your research. Check out your competition as well and see what they're doing. What sort of prices are they setting for the products? Are you setting the right prices for your own products? So these are the sort of questions you should be asking yourself from the onset before you even think about starting an online boutique. Do your market research properly. And the Run Boutique Academy goes into a lot of detail and actually shows you step by step how to do your market research to ensure that the products are indeed in demand and to identify the exact products that people are willing to spend money on. So if you're interested in going into a lot more detail in terms of your market research to ensure you're only selling the best selling products, then feel free to check out the Run Boutique Academy. The link will be below this video. Click on that link to access the full Run Boutique Academy that goes into a lot more detail with regards to researching your market, researching your product, prices, competition, and making sure you have everything set up properly from the onset, okay? The last thing you want to do is invest your time setting up a business, and then a few months down the line, you're making absolutely zero profit. So it's really, really vital that you get some market research up and running before you even launch your business. So again, check out the Run Boutique Academy for more details on that. And I hope you found this video useful in getting your online boutique up and running. Accessing all these lessons is one thing, but make sure you implement the steps as we go along so you don't find yourself lost at any point, okay? So make sure you pick a niche that is in demand. Make sure you're ready to go. You have an idea. Once you're ready to go, I'll catch up with you tomorrow.